good job, buddy. So I just got step two of my process done. So I have four steps in my grooming process. Step one is, hold on a second. Let me see if I can, there you go, lower this. Step one is build rapport. And today, we had a great chance to work on that building rapport. Hey, what's up, Catherine? Because the parents aren't here this morning, so they asked me to let them out and go potty. So I did that. And so that was a great way to build rapport. He thought we were playing a game. He was like, chase me around. I'm like, no, I'm not chasing you. So finally, I just ignored him and opened the garage door, and he finally came inside. He didn't really want to. He doesn't like grooming. Neither do I. I don't like to groom myself either, so I totally get it. But yeah, he is just such a good boy. Anyways, can I have that dog? Yeah, right. Isn't he the cutest? Jaeger, look over here. Oh my God, he's the cutest little thing. Okay, but anyways, so it took me maybe a good 30 minutes, but here's what I've gotten out, right? So I used a comb and an undercoat rake and got all, look at this. This is his dead coat. So I've been I've been really racking my brain, guys. And obviously it's not a very difficult thing for me to do, to rack my brain. I just start thinking about anything and my brain just gets rattled. So I'm not trying to brag here or anything and say that I am a man of thoughts, right? What do they say? Some people think they think, and some people would rather die than think. I used to be one of those. Anyways, I've really been doing a lot of thinking, right? And I've been thinking, okay, how do I save time for my groom? Because if I can get a dog done, if I can get him groomed in 2 hours rather than four, I mean, great for me, right? It's not like I'm going to lower my price and I can do more dogs, right? So great for me. And also my clients are constantly asking me, you're like, June, you don't have to be a perfectionist. It doesn't have to be perfect. They think that I'm holding up each strand of hair like individually and snipping one hair at a time or something. I'm like, I'm not being a perfectionist. So I just want the haircut to look good. Why? Because that's the only part that people really look at, right? People only see the haircut and that's all they care about. So I try to do a really good job on the haircut because that's going to keep me coming back, right? They don't care about all the skin work that I do, but that's the most important part. Because here's the thing. I was thinking to myself, what part of my groom, what part of my process can I just cut out? Step one, building rapport, making sure he's okay with me holding him and he's okay, comfortable with me. He's okay. Mwah. Building this rapport, creating this bond and this trust between the dog and the groomer. Can I cut this part out of the process? No, of course not. Okay, what about step two? Prepping the skin, combing this part out, combing all of this dead old hair, right? And this was only 5 weeks worth. I see him every 5 weeks. Can I cut this part out? No, because this is the part that actually gets him feeling so nice and the color that comes back, he's not dull, he's silky, soft, and clean. I haven't even washed him yet, and he feels and smells so much better because this is what's making him look and feel and smell dirty and rough, this rough hair. So I can't cut that part out, right? Can I cut out the bath? Not really, right? Because they need to be clean. And then I got to condition them. Conditioner is actually really important. So I got to let them soak in conditioner. So I can't cut out that part. What about drying? Can I just leave them soaking wet? No, I can't. I got to dry them completely so I can give them a nice haircut. Well, then really, oh, thank you, buddy. But I had hair there. Oh, he just gave me a kiss. Anyways, I can cut out the haircut. Honestly, when I think about it, that's the haircut is the only part of the groom. My step four, style and finish. That's the only part of the groom that I can actually cut out, skip, because the length of his hair, how long or short his hair is, has nothing to do with the health of his skin. This skin health is not affected by how clean the hair is or how long or short it is. Actually, clean, I take it back. If the hair strands are just dirty and they stay dirty, obviously that's going to get into the pores and it's going to affect the skin. So you don't want a dirty hair either, but the how long or short the hair is has very little to do with the health of the skin unless you shave them too close. Unless we're talking about shaving the hair and you can see the skin, now you've damaged the skin, of course. But other than that, as long as you're not shaving them, as long as you're giving them a haircut, right, then the length that you leave that has nothing to do with the health of their skin. So the haircut is actually the only part of the groom that I can think of to skip to save time. But the haircut, like I mentioned before, is the only part that people see and it's the only part that people care about. So obviously I can't cut that part out either. So really, when I think about it, the four steps, I can't skip any of them, right? The only part that I can think of that has nothing to do with the health of their skin is the haircut. So that's the only part I can cut out and skip, and they would still be healthy, but they wouldn't look nice. Nobody would want to pay for that. So that's where I'm at. I just wanted to explain that real quick. Maybe I'll go ahead and stream the haircut and do like a little, step-by-step guide on how I do the haircut and make the ears, nice and, do the little triangle tips on the ears and stuff. Maybe I'll do that because they do like to keep his legs fluffy and long and a short body. So it is a cute trim. So maybe I will stream the haircut, but that's only if the owners don't come back. I think they're on their way. I think they might be here when I do the haircut. So I'm probably just going ahead and just do the haircut, and I might not have time. But if I'm able to, if they're not home, then I'll go ahead and stream and do the haircut on YouTube Live, so you can see step by step how I get them pretty, so that I can keep coming back and doing my thing. But seriously, it's like a lot of my clients, they just didn't get it. They just don't get it. They think that I'm some perfectionist, like I have to take all this time and I'm doing one thing at a time. And like they're like, June, could you just not be such a perfectionist? It's like I just started firing them. I just started firing because I figured after what I started in 2015, after 7 years of trying to explain and showing them, I realized I'm an artist, and an artist's job, the duty of an artist, is to keep creating my work for the people who appreciate it, right? And that's it. The job of an artist is not to explain or sell their services or try to justify the value of my work. That's not the duty of an artist. My responsibility is just keep doing my work for the people who value and appreciate it, right? My patrons, right? And I'm not talking about patrons like Patreon and all that. I'm talking about old school. I'm talking about when artists made a living from their patrons, right? Back in like the Renaissance times. That's what I'm talking about. I now have patrons, regular clients who who support my work, and I'm able to earn an income with my artwork. You know, doing what I love to do. But it's not my job to explain it to people who don't understand it, and it's not my job to justify its value. It's just my job to create my art and accept payment from those who appreciate and value it. And that's it. So, anyways, I'm done explaining. I just wanted to get this on the camera one time that I've been thinking about it, and the only part of my groom, only part of my process I can actually skip without it having a long-term effects and damage on their health of their skin and the overall health of the dog is the haircut. The haircut is the only part that I can think of that is non-essential to their health. It's just the cherry on top. But everybody wants that cherry on top. And that's the only thing that people actually see and value is the cherry on top. They miss the whole cake. You know what I'm saying? And even the icing is not all that great, like unless the cake tastes good inside. Anyways, before I start getting into all this, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the bath, and I'll see you guys later. Hopefully, I'll be able to stream the haircut. But again, if his owners are home, I don't like doing all that. You know what I'm saying? When the owners are here, I like to just be strictly business. Also, because when I start streaming and just talking, and I start just getting into like a stream of thought, a lot of times my mind goes in the gutter and I start saying things very inappropriate, and I just don't want the owners around when I start saying stuff like that, because then I gotta go out and face them. It gets weird. So that's another big reason. It's nothing has nothing to do with privacy or respecting other people. It's all about protecting my ego and making sure I don't look bad. Anyways, I'll see you guys. Oh, hold on, Catherine. Chickens don't serve says he's cute and on the far end of the table from you. No, not anymore. See, he's all up on me, right, buddy? He loves me because that's the thing. It's building that rapport. Anyways, whoa, Ariel Pagan, what's up? Are you a pagan? Because I'm so totally embracing that hedonistic lifestyle these days. You know what I'm saying? Give me the cigarettes, give me the. I'm just kidding. See, this is why I don't stream when the owners are here. All right, awesome. Catherine, yeah, of course at first. It's always like that at first. You know what I'm saying? When you and I meet, it'll be like that at first. You know what I'm saying? But just give it a couple hours, baby, and you'll be right up. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hopefully your husband, if you're watching, Dude, I'm so kidding. I'm so on the kidding spectrum. Anyways, and he's Korean too. He's gonna fuck me up. I'm sorry. 미안, 죄송합니다. If he's watching this, tell him 죄송합니다. Seriously, 때리지 마세요. You know, oh my goodness. I get it. My coat will be sleek. Husband knows it's okay. Oh man. All right. Anyways, I'll see you guys. This is exactly why I don't stream when the owners are here. Okay. All right. See you guys.